Hello, hello. I'm going live. See if everything's working. Need to mute everything as usual. Alright. Disable the preview there. Close that out. Twitch, make sure that's muted. Alright. Close that, close that. Alright, how's it going? I am back at it. Just hopped on the iron. It looks like I did one kill. A little bit down on food and prayer potions. So Sarachnis, we did some tutorial skipping. 128th task, so once I finish this I'll be on the 129th, but within 2 tasks after the Hellhound I was able to get spiders. So the way I do this, I kill his little spiders, at least the mage, probably both of them. So he counts as basically 5 spider kills per. So I got a task of 30, I believe, and I'm down to 15. It says 127 there, but I was playing on mobile, so it's inaccurate. So alright, we're going to go ahead and pod up here. Now this is, I haven't done very much Sarachnis in general. So a lot of a learning experience. We'll just see how it goes. Yeah, my kill count should pop up. I want to say I've maybe done like 5 kills or something. Alright, there's the minions. Alright, kill the mage for sure. This guy hurts too. Kill him. Right, switch to melee. Yeah, like I have a main account, but I've never really had a reason to kill Sarachnis. He came out at a time where I was not actively playing, and so I just, you know, I mean, he's kind of a low to mid game, and my main is up there, so I've never worried about him for Slayer. Haven't really tried to focus on combat tasks or anything, so. I think I've already got the combat task for having him not deal any damage. But I have not gotten one for having him not cast the range weapon twice. And I'm not sure that is even going to be feasible for me. I mean, I don't know how, I haven't looked at the normal way that you do that. But my guess would be having the Arania boots or having the rings would just make it a lot easier. And obviously I don't have access to any of those. Alright, and I'm on Crush. Alright, so maximum damage. So they're pretty long kills for me, but it is what it is. 63 mil per hour? Yeah, that was my 6th kill, so we were spot on there. And he starts with the ranged, okay. 1, 2... Alright, so yeah, that took me down to 10 left on my task. So I'm only going to get 2 more kills, which hopefully I can do in this inventory. We'll see. My skill levels are not all there. Oof, yeah, kill the mage. Wow. The child's already getting in trouble. So much pain. Yes. Oof, that was a max 33. I should have been praying. 37. There we go. Oh, there it is. Nope. Okay, we're good. That melee guy can smack pretty hard too, though. There we go. Didn't get the prey off on that one. That's why we're learning. Heal them again. Going through all my sunlight antelope here. And we got him. Alright, is that enough? That should be enough. I'll just teleport out if I'm not going to get it. But that should be enough supplies. We'll just see if I'm skilled enough. Yeah, I'll just reap hot. And hopefully that'll make the difference. Two, 3, 4, and then a hiss. Okay. Alright, mage is out. The longer that he is attacking me, there we go, he's switching. There's the hiss. Alright, one more set of minions. If I don't make any mistakes, looks like we are sailing pretty. I'm sure a good player could just prayer flick this and get it, you know, 5 more kills on one inventory, but... See, like right there, with that particular freeze, and he's automatically going to get 2 ranged hits, so I'd have to get pretty lucky, burst him down fast or something like that in order to get that combat achievement done. And while I am willing to just spam out and go for the, alright, there's that. I'm willing to just spam out and try and get the, was that close enough for melee? Try and get the 10 and then the 25 kills. I think those are the easily obtainable combat achievements. And I already got 1, I think maybe like a medium or something done. So come on, bonk him. I guess I do have a slow attack speed. This is kind of beneficial to walk under him. Yeah, the guy, he went full opposite side, so he's automatically going to get 2 ranged attacks and therefore unable to be done. Alright, we completed our task. Had the nice bonus throughout all of it. And I think I'll just run out and teleport through Clan Wars. There we go. Alright, so that was my... No, I have done 129 tasks, right. So I need to go get a Konar task and see where we're at with the good ones. Could you tell anything with the sound? Does it seem normal or?
It seems normal.
Okay. We'll just have to figure out the HOTS settings then, or whatever else we play. Alright. Go ahead and throw all this away. I think I'm on the normal spell book, so I'll grab that out and my Draymond staff. And we are going to see what Konar has in store for us. 100 and, ooh, a nature inkling. Get a Renar seed, I believe, is possible. Magic lock, that's actually not bad. I said in the title there was going to be farming. Working on 83. And farming isn't that bad, I feel like. I want to kind of push to 85 so I can get the master contracts done. And then I might slow down and just do herbs and stop doing all the fruit tree runs. Because I'm not really in a hurry to, rush 99 or anything, and it takes a decent amount of time. I'm not like playing all day or anything, so it takes a decent amount of time to get the farm runs done. Especially when I do, trees over and over. I know one threw him a grant, so I'll send him one. Not sure who that is. J May, he might be a newer guy. But 94 magic is a nice achievement no matter who you are, no matter what kind of account. Snag an earth impling for earth runes. Go ahead and throw those in. Alright, yesterday we got 71 strength working on finishing that Hellhound's task. We're only 6k away from 62 Slayer. So really my goals are kind of just to passively work on Slayer in combat while I get my prayer up. I want 77 magic and 70 prayer for Super Glass Make and for the Mauritania Heart Diaries, respectively. Isle of Souls Greater Demons. Okay, that's not that bad because I can just safe spot them, and I think with the magic, I want to say they're weak to water, so I might be able to get up to, 76 and a half magic doing that many. But that is going to take a while. That sounds painful. We'll see. I think instead of heading there right away, I'm going to go ahead and do a quick farm run first. 4-letter name, not bad. Aberwood. Yeah, so I'm kind of aiming for a 75 strength, 75 defense for now. Unless I get any of the, I think the Blood Moon Bonkers are 75 attack. So I don't really need to train my attack unless I'm getting that. Because I have enough to use any Barrows stuff. Or Arclight, I guess, whichever comes first. Oh no, that's only 70 attack and 75 strength. So yeah, you can pretty much ignore attack until a decent amount later. What is my contract? Quarm. Right, because I grew Quarm and it died, much like this Attis plant. Pretty different, I guess, from the Attis plant, because the Attis plant lived and served its purpose first. Alright, completed my farming contract. Take another medium, grow a maple tree. Dang, I have a yew planted because I think I have the most yew saplings compared to all other types right now. Alright, we're going to take off from there. We are going to determine, put that away. Go ahead and throw all the rest of our seeds away. Put combat stuff away, including the Defender and the Amulet of Power. Okay, that there. I'm gonna have to take that off. We don't need all this heavy junk holding us back. Okay, so do I even have a maple? 6 maples, okay. Yeah, I have plenty, I just got 10 yews. We will grow, probably just near it here. I forgot I need my fancy farming hat. And we'll put our Barrows gloves away. And then I also need, oh, I forgot I lost my large pouch, that's so sad. I also need, I'll just do 45 times, 200 coins. to pay to get rid of this tree so I can plant the new one. Let's grab the rake out now because it took too long and it grew over. Make sure it's composted, we're good. Are we gonna snag a random pet? Nope. Pay. Maple sapling, that is the correct one. Yeah, I'll put the rake away for now. Hopefully, if everything goes to plan, I won't need it anymore. But you know how that goes. Alright, I have this fancy setup here. I'm not going to do a snake right now, so I don't need the Amulet of Bounty. I need 1, 1, 1, 1. And do I already have... No, I have the wrong Explorer's Ring there because I... Do I? No, it's because I already have that one. Where? There we go. So the Quetzal Whistle. Ooh, the Quetzal Whistle. Oh, that's okay, I have runes on me. I was like, I think raw Firefox. I'll take 10. And that should be enough to fill my whistle up. And I have the Xerix equipped. So real quick, I'm gonna grab just Limports. I only need like 10, 12, I don't remember how many farming patches there are, probably only 8. The good ones I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 Lantidimes, and of the questionable ones I'm going to do Yurits 10. So yeah, let's do that one first. Civicilla Fortis Teleportus. Make it a fire. So we head to the Hunter's Guild, and before I run off to the herb patch, I just noticed that my Quetzal Whistle has 0 charges left, so we're gonna go give them all these raw fox, 4 fox. And those are 2 each, so I should be up to 20 charges now. Yep. Much better. And this is a regular one. So I'm doing Limports still, just because I have plenty of seeds and, you know, you need super strength potions. But I have given up on doing the allotments for now. I have plenty of compost. And I only do the farming guild ones now for compost, the big 31. It's a lot faster. Speaking of faster, I don't know why my spam click didn't work there. Must not have spam clicked hard enough. $45 mil in ranged. Nice. Well, she got some food or something. Alright, that one checked off. Let's go ahead and just start doing the inventory ones, and I'll do the non-inventory, and then I have one teleport one at the end, which is Camelot. Where is Camelot? Oh, it's down there on the right? Yeah. Alright, Lantidimes I'm planting in this disease-free one. Clean that. Go to the Troll Stronghold. I can't believe I thought somebody said that you teleport up here now, but I think you have to have a certain diary done. And I'm only at medium, so I'm gonna guess it's a large. It doesn't quite seem like an elite reward. But yeah, this one has another disease-free. Head to the glade. Yeah, I take way too long in my farming run, so I'm just trying to, you know, work my way through it and get used to how it works. That was not very many. We got 6 from that? Oh, I know why. My Ataseed was dead, and I forgot to replant it with something else before I left. I had to... That was not very smart. Oh well. A 3 limper, and I'm quite sure that that one was composting. That kind of sucks. Random net. Why are you eating a turtle? Ah, dead limper. That's sad. Yeah, we do not like seeing that. It's my lucky day. Wait, let me compost first so I don't forget. I am going to participate in this in the hopes that I get my second ever stale baguette. That's right, I already have the first one completed. Shield. Odd one out. Fish. And the ring. Last one. Helmet. Mystery box, of course. Alright, we'll just casually kind of like, you know, throw all these with him and then just open it and it's a lamp. Woohoo! Prayer, right? I have the herbivore habit, but I'm doing prayer right now. At least until 70. That's done. I think Ectophile might be the last one I have to do then. Oh, right. And Catherine. Ha ha ha. So funny. Ow. Ah, this guy. I did compost that one, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Alright, and I don't need to run back over there to get hit again. Let's go to Cathar Beam. Ooh, an Impling, it's a baby. Can I get a beginner clue still? Soft clay. Yeah, it's a teleport. Ooh, he's killing the unicorns. I need to do some unicorn killing sometime, but I just can't bring myself to do it. Don't want to accidentally turn into a Voldemort or anything. Place, compost. I hopefully have more than 3 limports, so note those first. Okay. I will call that the end of the farming run. And I'm at the bank. I got half energy. Should be good for a while. Alright, got 27 Lanthanimes, 47 Irrits, 26 Limports because we had one dead one. Oh, that poor medium coup. I forgot he's waiting on me to get 60, I think it's maybe from 66, 67 crafting, I can boost up to 71. I want to say it's 71 for a blue D'hide body. Just got stuck on that one yesterday though, so it's not been a long time. Alright, I need a Demon Bane weapon, which is my, Dark Light currently? I think that counts. If I look in here, combat tasks, if I just go to easy, I need to kill an Aberrant Spectre too. You can find those at in a stronghold, but they can only be killed on task. Are Aberrant Spectres anywhere except for the Slayer Tower? And the really hard ones in Corinth, but I don't want to do that. It is a Slayer task, so I wouldn't expect to see them anywhere else. No, Slayer Tower and Stronghold Slayer Cave, darn. Alright, 10 barrows. Kill an Aberrant Spectre. So I can do that and get 1 point. Where was I? Greater Demon, I have to kill with a Demon weapon, so I'm going to bring that for when I finish that, when I'm doing that task. Lizardman Shaman. Giant Mole 10 times. Sarachnis 10 times, working on that. Kill a worm. What is a worm? Is that 66 Slayer or something? I'm not quite there yet. And Scurious. I've never done Scurious, so that's going to be a bit of a wake-up point when I get there. I think I'm going to wait on Sarachnis. Because if I do any more Turiel skipping, if I get a spider task, it's faster to do it on that. Even if I only get 5 kills, 4 or 5 kills in. So yeah, I think I'm going to do the Greater Demon one. The Aberrant Spectre run, I can run and do that real fast too. So for that, Slayer Helm for the Aberrant Spectres as well. Ring of Wealth, why not? That's how the rich get richer, right? Climbing boots. My teleportation to the Slayer Tower. And then yeah, I think I'll get magic and everything set up later. Alright, so I need prayer blessing, my only blessing, and we'll just do a strength amulet because it should be a fairly quick kill there, right? Alright, the defender. Alright, we got our whole setup there. I'm gonna bring the Dragon Battle Axe and just use a spec there. I think that's all I need. It should be a quick kill, right? I'll bring a prayer potion just in case. And then teleports to get myself quickly back to a bank. Go to the monastery. We'll head to the Slayer Tower, kill an Aberrant Spectre, just to get one easy task done with. Mediums. Thralls. Barrows. Kill a Brutal Black Dragon, which I think that's a decently high Slayer, like 77 or something. What's that? Bryophyta? Oh yeah, that's the kill count one. I need to do 2 more keys, I believe. And Obor, I need to do all of his. I need all 5 keys for his combat tasks. CKS, I think? Yep, Mauritania. I wish there was like a nice little RuneLite guide or something. Maybe there is for combat tasks, because every time you open this, you are. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I could use that for combo runes still. Every time you have to open it, it obviously stops you from even running, so it's kind of annoying. If I wanted to do this, or it doesn't, it just takes me to wherever I've clicked last. No, yeah, it stopped me halfway. Yeah, that's weird. Alright, Mauritania. Throw on the Dragon Battle Axe special. I should be able to climb up this, right? I have, yeah, I have Pharaoh's gloves on. You know, while I'm here, I might run up and get to the next floor, too. Because I think that's, is that a Hard Mauritania diary, which is something I'm working on doing anyway. So, you know, it's like, well, when in Rome. Yep, easy task done. Either didn't drop loot, or I had him on a really weird tile. Oh, he dropped gold, that's fine. I forgot I had the Ring of Wealth on. Infernal Mages. I don't think anything in the Slayer Tower should be aggro, except for them. So, yep, there we go, got it done. And I can't kill Necreal until a decent amount later, right? 80, I want to say. Maybe 82 even, 77, somewhere around there. Okay, let's head to the Grand Exchange. Just because it's my fastest teleport to a bank. Put that away. Yeah, we pulled the Blue Wizard Robe G and the Charged Dragonstone Jewelry out of, I think, an easy clue yesterday. So now we have both of the pretty tops. That would be worth a decent amount back in the day. Okay, I think they're weak to water. I don't have many water tome pages, so I'm just going to use the fire tome for accuracy. I think that's my best in slot mage stuff right there. Bam, 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 bam. Magic, magic, magic. Yep, yep, that's all magic. I guess it depends on what runes am I going to cast with. I have 1,000 chaos, 1,300 deaths. I need to remember to keep that in my inventory. Put it all, the rest of it away. She's so funny. Alright, put that away. So I'm going to bring the herb sack and the gem bag, make sure they're empty. Because I know they drop those fairly often. Alright, between water I have 13k, air I only have 6. So I think I'm going to keep the air staff on, use up some water runes. I'll bring mines in case if I need to just AFK, but otherwise I think I will do chaos. You can always get those back from barrows. And sure, I'll just bring death as well. In that case, I'm going to bring the chaos gauntlets. I don't really need the barrow's gloves just for that one kill with dark light, so that should be everything. Yeah. I'll just start with chaos. Maybe the cheapest to buy back. Other than mines, of course, but mine isn't quite good enough. Alright, Isle of Souls teleport is somewhere over here. No, wait. The fairy ring's gonna be a lot faster, isn't it? I didn't bring the fairy ring stick. There we go. Yeah, I just realized the main Isle of Souls teleport just takes you to the center, and I need to get to the cave for the greater demons, so I don't know if I've ever been there before, but I can definitely look it up if I need to. I have not been to the Isle. Alright. Souls. Fairy ring. BJP. 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 There we go. Yeah, unless you're specifically getting a corner task here, or if you're trying to get a quick Pyre Fiends task done. There's not really a reason to head to that one yet. Although I have heard some people talking about the Crumbling Tower, somewhere around there maybe. There's some kind of minion or something you can kill. Decent, you know, fast XP and drops, like lots of red R's. Never been to that area in general, so I have no idea what they're talking about, but I'm sure it is decent in its own way. Alright, put our staff back on, and we will start the water casting. Oh. And here we will stay for a while. Trying to get yourself in trouble, huh? Getting her books. Is it too late? Yep, he's dead. Okay. I'll try and kill him on the next one. Got my handy Ring of Oath, picking up the cash. I think I need to grab those just because I'm so behind on prayer XP. It would be nice to get even the... I mean, what is this? 165 times 25? That's a decent amount of XP. I'm bad at math. Let's see here. It is 25, right? That'd be 4,000 per XP. Can't really pass that up. Yeah, it is 25. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna have this set to my auto pray on just melee. That way, when I'm running in and out for loot, I can just tap it on until they're not aggressive any longer. Woohoo, combat task completed. Not so great after all, greater demons, huh? Yeah, I've never really hunted for combat tasks. I think I've gotten the mediums done on my main just by, you know, doing random Slayer stuff. But I've never actually tried to complete them. So this is kind of going to be a new journey for me that I want to get done on the iron. Now that I know that Barrows has no prayer drain for medium, and I'm sure there's other good things besides just like the cannonballs being upped for the higher tiers. I'm sure there's something good that's worth doing it for. Just not sure what it is yet. Sold Head, that's going to be nice. Obviously I can't afford to cast Demon Bane spells. I guess I only know the top tier one. The lower tier ones might be less expensive, but it's I'm just going to take them to the altar later. So yeah, we're pretty close to 76. It would be nice to get pushed up so close to 77. Just going to work on it this entire task and spend runes because I really want to get the ability to do Super Glass Make. Hey, 15 Chaos Runes, they're paying for themselves already. Alright, what was I maxing at 23? I doubt the 2% magic strength is going to make a difference, but you never know. And they're already fairly accurate on them, it seems. Guess I could increase my magic XP by telegraphing these. Ooh, I'm gonna have to walk out for them. Yeah, I have a decent amount of law runes. I know making portals costs them, but I don't know where else I'm gonna be wasting them. So hopefully it wouldn't hurt. Just throw a few out. Tuna. Could come in handy. Okay, so while I am mostly AFK and killing these, I'm going to start looking into some of the harder, maybe more medium or hard combat tasks that I could get done realistically. Bless you. A battle axe is made with 2 or 3 bars. Probably pick it up either way, but I am curious. 3, so that's worth 2 bars in the Giant's Foundry. That is worth picking up. 10 thread might not be. But I'm planning on scattering all these. I'm not saving any for the offering spell, so might as well just hold on to everything until my inventory gets full. Okay, Moxliaddle. You have to kill once, which I think I've done. I think it counts just doing the quest. You have to kill him with Glacial Tomatli as the weapon. Pretty sure there's like a speed-based one for him that I probably won't be able to do for a bit. Unless I can kill it with magic. I'm not sure. I would assume a giant ice thing like that would have a fairly bad fire weakness. And I do have the Tome of Fire, and I've just gotten 75, so if he's weak to that at all, I'll be able to knock him out. Alright, what else do we have here? Kill the Moxliaddle. I hate that this is probably going to stop my attacks just to look it up, so I'm going to go a Moxliaddle. That's a collection log, not the combat tasks. Yep, it stopped it. Bosses, we have Moxliaddle. 0 out of 9, okay. So I wonder if what I killed was a quest version and it doesn't count for anything. So killing him once will give us a combat task. Killing him with the Glacial Tomatli, which I could get from him, but I think you could also just go and camp the little guys around him. So I can't just do that one yet. You can do barrows without taking any damage from the brothers. So basically, keep your prayer up the entire time run. And safe spotting, of course. But I have plenty of prayer potions. I could do an attempt or two to make sure I get that one done. Kill Varrock, Torig, and Goosen without letting them attack you melee. So without letting them attack you, that's full safe spotting, I believe. Either full safe spotting, or I think you can like freeze them or bind them or something too. But everyone does that kind of runaround method. I'll probably just need to learn that to get that one done. Unless they happen to, I could go and force spawn them all in the tunnels and then try and run away right when they go to attack. Bryophyta. I won't get any Moss Giants to get keys from Slayer because I'm not, I'm high enough combat. I don't need to go backward and do, what is it, Venaka I think can give them. I'm sure Cheldar probably can too, but I don't really have a reason to go back and do either of them. So, Chaos Fanatic 10 times. Might do that. I already have my rune crossbow from the... Or no, that's Chaos Fanatic. That's different, isn't it? That's the Range Archaeologist or whatever that gives the rune crossbow. What is Chaos Fanatic? Is that the... What does he drop? I know he drops the, one of the shards. It was like Malediction or something. Drops Odium and Malediction Shard 1s he drops. So, and Split Bark, which, I think there's some clues that you need Split Bark for. That'd be worth it. Looks like that's about all he drops. So Mr. Key. Oh, he has a chance. So he's a mini version of the Chaos Elemental, and I see the Chaos Fanatic. 1 out of 1,000 for the pet. That would be cool. I wonder if you can do him, like as a Slayer task? Like if you can get him just in the Wilderness in general, or if you would have to get a specific boss task in order to fight him. Because I don't know what he would count for,
Alright,
Nice, we got a head. Prayer XP. Another steel battle axe, that's 2 more bars for Giant's Foundry. It's nice to actually have a use for those nowadays. Okay, so the Chaos Fanatic, I could work on his, killing him 10 times, killing him without being hit by the explosion. I've already finished the Crazy Archaeologist ones, pretty sure I green-logged him. Yeah, because it's just don't get hit by the Rain of Knowledge and kill him with only magic. And then kill him 10 times, 25 times, I believe. Okay, the Dagonauts. I could go and do some of those. I want to farm for them anyway. I could always do 1 or 2 trips, maybe if I ever got a task. Yeah, I'd probably wait till I got a task. Because doing 10 kills on each of them is a combat task, and then killing Rex while immobilized. If you just bring some nature runes and bind him. To get that done, that'd be a decent amount of points. Oh, I need to do Crazy Archaeologist. I've only done the Deranged Archaeologist. My bad, my bad. Why is this lesser demon sneaking in here trying to get me to kill him instead? I have a greater demon's task, sir. Please stay away. Okay, so killing the mole. I think killing him 10 times and 25 times would give you some easy points. But apparently... Apparently there is also killing the giant mole without her damaging anyone, so just getting your first kill count could get you that one as long as you pray the entire time. Killing KBD might be a bit for that. I need to at least get, I do have the Herbler level to make the potions, but I need to get a few. I don't have any, I think it's Wines of Zamorak or something to take. No, that's ranging potions. Ooh, heart clue, nice. Yeah, what is it that I need for... Okay, I'll see if I can do that hard clue. Oh, blue dragon scales, which I've been meaning to AFK to get some prayer up anyway, so if I don't end up getting any attacks, can Konar even give you blue dragons? I think so. A B, black blood bell, blue dragons. Yep, 120 to 170. So I got 1 task of that. I'd probably get plenty of secondaries, which would be nice. Getting close to 76 magic. Yeah, so I could get that from Konar. Chances are it probably won't happen, but you know, I can hope. Looks like with 1... Hey Zainara, what's going on? It looks like I get the combat task done with KBD in 1 kill if I have an anti-fire potion active, anti-dragon shield equipped, and kill it with a stab weapon. But with my current stats, I'd probably be kind of pushing it. I don't really want to do a bunch of KBD. Oh, hey, hey. Did you just randomly find it, or do I know you? Saying hi. Thanks for stopping by. I know a lot of random people, I just don't know, you know, like usernames and stuff, so. Everyone has a different name online. Oh yeah, I was looking up combat achievements, so I couldn't see over the over on the kick. But thanks for stopping by on both. You know. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to the steel two-handed sword because that is really nice for Giant's Founder as well. Also Zainara. Oh, okay. Hello. Have you ever played any RuneScape, or is this all foreign to you? Almost 76 magic. Alright, where was I looking through combat tasks? Kill a Karask, that's just going to be a matter of getting my Slayer up. I can't remember if he is 70 Slayer. There we go, 76. Woohoo! Will I upload clips of this game on Instagram? Yeah, I'd probably try to. On the, I've only been streaming like 2 or 3, maybe. I think this is my 3rd or 4th day now. So I'm not too up on the technological side of, how to do all that yet. But if I can save some clips and stuff for my VODs, then yeah, I'd probably try and get some clips on there so people know I'm actually playing RuneScape and not just random stuff. Alright, one more level till we can do Super Glass Make on the Lunar Spellbook. Then I'll have to go and mine sand forever to be prepared for that. Oh, really? Yeah. There it is. There, I think he finally teleported back. He was hanging out here for so long. Thanks for getting out of here. Yeah, she's always hanging out in the background. That's our baby. Yeah, like I know the sound quality probably isn't super great. We usually have the fan running, so it's a little bit of background noise, and then there's always the baby running, so a lot of background noise there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, what are you thinking? Oh. Not a happy camper. Alright, yeah, I'll check it out. I'm probably not streaming too much longer or whatever, so just send me a message and I'll see what you're thinking. Thanks for the support. Alright, 19k until 66 prayer. I think I have a few Varlamore bone shards saved up. I'll be able to maybe get up to 66 and a half. And then once I get all of these heads taken care of, it might get me up to 68. But I'm definitely going to have to kill some more blue dragons if I want to push any more than that. Yeah, well, thanks, appreciate it. Yeah, I know I've just started streaming a couple days ago, so it's hard for people to find their way here for the first time, you know. Alright, I don't need the small steel axe because it doesn't give me any bars in Giant's Foundry. I guess I'll take it and see if it's worth high-alking. Not really, but I didn't even bring any nature runes, so I'm not going to do that this time. Getting plenty of steel saved up, though. I'll probably end up dropping the tunas and the thread in order to stay here longer before I have to bank, but we'll just see how far I get anyway. I probably should do another, like, a birdhouse run, maybe a farm run. And that kind of thing. Alright, I know Obor I can go do a bunch of combat tasks with. You know, just getting his 5 keys hopefully will give you enough time to get all of his kills done. And I want to say even maybe like the free-to-play one you can go and do now without a key. Just because the key is required to loot the chest, but it's not necessarily required for the combat achievements, because you can fight him as many times as you want now, it sounds like. Alright, killing Sarachnis I've done with a crush weapon. I need to do some... let's see... need to do some Scurious, never done any Scurious. Oh yeah. I'll look on Instagram after after I get off here. Not streaming too late tonight, so it's already getting kind of toward darker, and we were hoping to go for a walk tonight, so. Oh yeah, not positive. I don't really have a, you know, a concurrent stream schedule or anything per se, but so far since I started streaming, I've been trying to hit it hard. I've done pretty much every day and done a couple of streams with my wife and stuff, so yeah, I'll probably be around tomorrow. Alright, see ya. Almost 62 Slayer. I don't know if that unlocks anything for me. Worms. Oh yeah, that'll be a combat task then. I was thinking they were 66. But that's Fossil Island Wyverns. And 65 for Dust Devils. The things she learns. Alright, yeah, because I got the Aberrant Spectre one done. I think killing a Bloodveld was also worth one. And then I won't be able to get any more until 70 once I get 62 done here. Scotizo, that's going to be a matter of time until I can get there, because killing him once helps with one. Doing a Demon Bane weapon helps. So make sure you last hit him with that. Killing him with no altars active, so making sure you've tapped all of those off before you get the last hit. That one can be hard because sometimes they'll spawn right when you go to get that last hit. But... just hungry maybe or something? Or tired and frustrated maybe? Yeah. Think we should go for a walk soon then, or? Oh yeah, no, I'm good. Whenever. I've already been streaming for an hour now, so considering we already streamed for like 3.5 hours earlier. Don't need to do it forever, just for fun. Alright, I finished all the Wintertodt stuff. Huikodal, I think I can go to the Mass World, kill him using only Earth spells, and killing him once just gets some mediums knocked out. Now there might be one other one if you do it mechanically correctly. Maybe for like having all of his prayers bounced up to the top or something like that. Man, that really needs maybe on mobile in my off time. I've been doing a lot of wood cutting because I'm somewhat close to that grind being done. You know, if I can get 87, at least would let me get a Dragon Axe and get it in. And if that's not going to work out, like, because I don't do enough Dagonoth Kings to actually get one, then I'll probably have to... oh, I don't know, let's see. Probably just have to grind up to 90, honestly. I don't think I'm going to want to stew up there. But if I was already 87, that gives you quite a bit more range from a +5 to get it. You know, I know Redwoods have a bit of an issue there. But I might switch over and just start mining, do some tick mining of sand. I have enough cash, I should be able to get quite a bit, so who knows, but we'll see. Be nice to get that saved up. I think I have plenty of seaweed. I think I have like, I want to say 1,300 giant seaweed or something, but I only have 1,700 sand that I've done just from the dailies, the free daily ones. Speaking of, I need to go and do that today. I swear those are bots. They just keep walking by all day killing the dragons there. They're always dressed the same. Yeah, I dropped the other steel axe. I don't have nature runes, so that's not really worth it. Alright, and then when that is completed, the Warrior Guild stuff doesn't matter with the tokens, I've already gotten that. Extra Void Knight commendation points, that would be handy, but I don't think I need Void that soon, so I might just wait till Elite Void and try and get Hearts done before I get there. So the main thing is 5 teleports to the God War dungeon every day. Can be pretty useful if you're actually doing God Wars. But Prayer Drain effect is nullified at Barrows. That will be so nice to have. Between that and getting 70 prayer and getting the hard Mauritanias done, Barrows will just, you know, I mean, it's Barrows, it won't be like that super fun, or, you know, and it'll just be Barrows doing lots and lots of Barrows, but getting that many runes back while you're doing it would be nice. I'd say no more, you know, no more Guardians of the Rift, but I still need more Guardians of the Rift too, because for diaries eventually I'll need my rune crafting up anyway. Well, it's nice to hit 76. We'll see how far into this we get. 112 more out of 166. We've already gained... Oh, if I had to guess, probably already gained like 20, maybe 25k XP. So I could probably expect almost another 50k for completing this. Because even if I run out of Chaos Runes, which I will shortly, it looks like, plenty of mines if I want to do it more AFK on mobile, or step up to deaths if I just want to spend and get it over with. So using Konar, it's not going to be that often that I get a task that you can barrage, so just doing this AFK until I get 77 is my best bet. Not the most efficient, I know. I should be training melee on these, but I'm not that good at prayer flicking, so I'd be wasting prayer pots the whole time, and that's not that efficient either, so I need to save those up for all the other content. I feel like it's gonna be like Skyrim though, you know, this is my first time playing an Iron Man. I think I'm already up to like 200, maybe 300 prayer potions or something. And I've been farming lots of snake grass. It's just my Ranar income that will be kind of determinant on how much I continue to have coming in. But you know, like in Skyrim, I'm always the type of player where I'll play through and I'll save up, you know, so many like health potions and stuff that I'm not even using at the end. They're taking up space and weight. And then I end up with them all in my house, and I've got hundreds of them. Especially anything besides the health potion too. Any other types of potions or consumables, they're just sitting there forever. So. She's so cute. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Got it close to a level on thieving there, but I'm not really in a hurry to do any thieving. I guess once I get 64, I can do a quest that'll give me a decent amount of XP, and then once I get 66, I can do the new quest, Final Dawn. You know, assuming my stats can handle the fights. But I'll have to see what happens there. Quite a bit, maybe 10 more kills, and we'll be up to 62 Slayer. And go kill a worm. Alright, if I hop over to combat achievements and scroll down to the hards, each of these is worth quite a bit more. I think there are 3 points each instead of their respective 1 and 2 of the easy and mediums. So the more of these I get knocked out, the faster I'll basically be able to sneak up into the getting the medium overall done. Okay, Abyssal Sire. I'm not going to worry about that till I get the Slayer level up. Definitely not worth rushing him. A Moxliotl. Now that I could hopefully do. Do him without taking any damage. A few attempts and I'd probably get where I'm good enough for that. Without any of her unstable ice shattering. I want to say I probably already have that one. No, wait, right. The quest version doesn't count, so... need to do that one. Kill her in less than a minute. Probably won't be able to do that, but killing her 10 times without leaving the chamber and 20 times total, probably doable once I get the weapon at least. Alright, so Moxliotl will be a good one to focus on. A lot of hard ones there. Even though she doesn't really feel like that hard tier of a boss, more of a medium tier. Chaos Elemental, doing the Chaos Elemental without taking damage, so safe spotting it. And without it unequipping any of your items. So yeah, quite a few to get there from Chaos Elemental. And 10 kill count. Yeah, it seems like a lot of these, because I'm not a hardcore, I can just run off into the wilderness and get them done. Crazy Archaeologist, 25 kill count. Dagonoth, always going to be a thing. Killing them 25 times each is each worth its own task, so at least on, what is it, Rex, the melee, at least on Rex I'd be able to get that done easily just by safe spotting. You know, I probably could even do it on Is it Prime or Supreme? Prime, I think, is the mage one. I probably could use the Hunter's Sunlight Crossbow. And if I bring a ranging potion, I could probably switch back and forth between him and Rex. I don't think I'm quite going to be strong enough to do anything, especially if I'm off task, to Supreme, but... I have that backwards, let me check. Nope, Supreme is the range one. Prime is the mage, so... yeah. Got that right. Killing General Gardor's minions before him. Oof, that could be a bit. 50 kill count. Obviously that's going to take a long time. Don't think I'm going to worry about any God War Dungeon stuff. Not just for the mediums. Killing the mole without her burrowing more than 2 times. That's not... for me it's not going to be that easy, but it's not that hard. And within 10 seconds of resurfacing, that's just kind of a get lucky one and have her run away when she is low health. Grotesque Guardians, gotta wait for Slayer. A lot of good easy ones there. Hespori. I'm curious to check actually, where am I sitting on Hespori? Hespori, combat tasks, go to the bosses. Yeah, Breath Fight, I just need one more key. And got Deranged Archaeologist done. What do I have done on Rex? 10 times. I already have 10 kill count on Rex. Okay. So doing it while he's frozen, 25 times. And then the more tricky ones, exactly the same time, yeah. Alright, what was I looking for? Hespori. We've done it 5 times. Finished off with a special attack and the timed one. Killing without losing prayer points. So if I do a full tank one on Hespori, I could get that done. That's plus 4 points, so that's an elite task. That would be nice. I don't think she hits that hard compared to my food and DPS, so... speed. No, so there's no more like 10, 15, 20, 25 kill count, so... yeah, that might be doable though. I might be able to knock out a no prayer one. I'm not a prayer flicker, but if I just, you know, bring in tons of food and supplies, I think I can maybe get 1 kill down. Especially if I bring like the Halberd special attack, and I am high enough mage. If I use my Tome of Fire, use some charges, and do Fire Wave, might be enough to get her. Just because of the weakness she has. We'll see. That could be fun. Nice to brainstorm through some of these. I've not, like I said, I've not really done any on my main. I've never really hunted for them. I've just kind of, you know, let it happen naturally. So. Calphite Queen, nope. King Black Dragon, nope. Kraken, nope. That's just Slayer. Kriara, not doing dungeons. Not doing God Wars dungeons. Moons of Peril. Doing a perfection run. Only taking damage from regular attacks, so dodging all the specials from all of them. That would be cool. I want to say the biggest one I would have an issue with on that would be the Tiger Dance. That's going to take a bit of getting used to time it out exactly right. I think I've done like 2 moons completions on my main, and then 1 for just the quest one on this account so far. And it was difficult. I used a lot of their free supplies going through it. I think I pretty much had to re-gear for each one, re-go out and collect. 25 kill count of moons, that's going to be possible. Killing 1 without any supplies, that should be possible on Reflection one, whatever that one is, the yellow one. You can just run around in circles, forward dodge. I'm going to assume that's also going to count potions, so you want to pre-pop before you even walk in there. Defeat 30 without leaving the dungeon. That's just a matter of time, because within the dungeon is the actual supplies, so yeah, that's honestly not that big of a deal, probably. You just have to do it on purpose, you know, like, yeah. I don't think it has to be all in one session, but you definitely have to make sure I'm not leaving here until I get the 30 kill count done. I think the Eclipse one by only attacking its clones, so I think that's the one I was just talking about, where you just aim toward it and whack them over and over. As long as I'm on a decent ping world, which is hard to find, that shouldn't be that difficult. You just intentionally don't attack any other time, and eventually she'll die. Probably just use a zombie axe or something. I don't remember what she's weak to. If she's a slash one or if she's a crush one or something. Maybe crush. Kill Phantom Muspa, not gonna worry about that. Kill one with its own weapon. So that's after you get a drop, on the iron at least. Royal Titans, I can do a couple of those probably, but I'm gonna wait until I have better gear. I'll probably do Royal Titans after I've done a decent amount of the peril, Moons of Peril. Finished off Temperos. Sarachnis. So I'm still gonna have to figure out what I need to do for that Ready to Pounce one without her using the range attack twice in a row. Okay, so it sounds like if you just always stay inside certain areas, she can't get far enough away before you can run back into her melee range. You'll be able to move back into the melee attack. Huh. Okay, so it's hard to tell where that is, but I'm gonna guess that's just, you know, dead center of the actual of the arena. So basically, don't stand off in a corner somewhere or something. Okay, well, it's kind of hard to tell where they're actually. Yay, 62 and worms. We can go get that combat task. Getting one worm kill count is a task. And I could just wait till it happens naturally because I'm doing Konar tasks, but it'd be easier just to go kill one. Killing Huikoto while wearing 2 pieces of his own armor. Kill Scorpia without killing her guardians. I haven't done any Scorpia, like, ever. Scotizo 5 times, that's just a matter of getting a Slayer done there. Down in the core end dungeon. Down to 300 Chaos Runes already, not gonna last too much longer here. Before I either switch over to Mines or Deaths. Alright, so quite a few guys obviously I can go and get the combat achievements done with. We'll just have to see what calls to me. When it happens, you know. Hate doing these super AFK tasks just to get the 77 magic, but it's definitely the most efficient way for me to do it right now. So I've already gotten like 1 or 2 barrageable tasks, or burst, I guess, at this level. But relying on them from Konar is pretty difficult. And at least due to the elemental weakness, this is really not a bad way to train either, so. Hey, more death runes. I think I've only gotten one chaos rune drop, so they're not sustaining me here. Random box again. Yeah, sure, I'll totally grab those just to get my magic up. Get some fire runes. Oh, the AFK Konar tasks. Alright, well, sounds like I probably should get going pretty soon here. We're gonna go for a walk before it gets too dark as a family. And I don't want to stay too long because she might be tired enough to go for an easy early bedtime. We'll see. But making progress at least. I'm probably, if I had to guess, I'll probably use all my chaos and start just AFKing with mind runes. Even though it's slower, I'm gonna just probably get it down to mobile. Hopefully get this Konar task done. From there, I'm gonna Turiel skip. This is my 130th task I think I'll complete. So I'm gonna Turiel skip at least to 140, maybe to 150. And if I get a spider task, then I'm gonna head over to Sarachnis and try and get Killcon on that while I have the Slayer Hound bonus. So it's kind of the current plan, but we'll see what happens. You know, plans change. But mostly I don't want to come back here with melee, because you know that'd be a lot faster. Yeah, that guy has gone by so many times. And always walking. Gotta be a bot, right? But I don't really want to melee because I want to hurry up and rush and get the super glass make, super glass heat, whatever it's called, done, so I can get my crafting up. Because being stuck on a clue that I need 71 crafting for, that's only a medium, just kind of feels a little harsh. So again, I'm going to open this hard clue and see what it is. Easy so far. Not in the wilderness, and no items that are hard to get, so hey, nice, we got chaos runes. We can stay here a little longer with the chaos using the chaos gauntlets, so prefer to use those, just don't want to have to go and waste all my money buying them. 77 down, or 77 to go. So we're the 166 one. What is that math? Not quite 100, like 89 or something. 89 down, so I'm more than halfway. The elemental weakness makes it go pretty fast, but it's still just like, you know, after playing on a main, that's almost max combats just feels a little slow. But it's slow and fun in a good way. It's the iron way, right? Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I think I'm going to call it a day there. Head off and go focus on the real life stuff. So I will catch you next time. Thanks for tuning in. Let's see.